Hello, I'm going to make a bold claim. I guarantee you're losing out on jobs every week and you don't even know it. That's why spending 10 minutes watching this video will be a huge eye opener on what's really happening and how you can fix it. That means this is probably the most important and impactful video you're going to watch this year that's going to result in a significant increase in jobs you're getting every month because it walks you through how customers right now, today in 2024, are choosing a restoration company to help them. My name is Kevin Wilkie, and I'm co-founder of Water Restoration Marketing. And for the past 8 years, we've helped hundreds and hundreds of restoration companies get more high-value water jobs online. So I'm here in Austin, Texas, and did a search for water damage company near me. And let's quickly go over what percentage of customers come from the different sections of the results. So right here we have the local service ads, or also called Google Guarantee, and this is around 5 to 10% of customers choose a business here, so it's the smallest out of all the options. Next is the Google Ads section right here, and this is 15 to 20% of customers choose a business that they find in the ads. Scroll down, then you have the Maps section, and this is definitely the most popular place. It's 55 to 65% of people going online choose a business that they find in this map section. And then keep on scrolling, and then you have the rest of the organic results, and it's like 15 to 20% choose a business here. So the takeaway is, if you're only doing ads, you're missing out on 70 to 85% of customers who are going online who end up going to your competitors instead, because you're not showing up in the areas that people are searching for or choosing a business ad. And as you usually know, the first restoration company somebody talks to and that they feel can help them in a timely manner is going to get that job. So now, how specifically does a Google Ads customer make a decision when searching online? Well, I imagine it's very similar to the way you make a decision to choose a business when looking online. So I'm here, I'm going to use one of our clients in the Los Angeles and Orange County, California area. He's a really sharp, excellent business owner, restoration owner, but up until now has neglected his online presence, and it's unfortunately costing him on a lot of missed jobs. So do a water damage, let's say I'm a customer looking for somebody, I'm a water damage company in Los Angeles. Since I'm in Austin, it's not going to show any ads, but click on his ad, go to his landing page, and there's one of three things that can now happen after somebody goes to your landing page from the ad. One, they don't call you and they go back and click on another business. The second option is they pick up the phone and call you. Most people only think there are those two options, but there is a third. Many people, these people, research you before making a decision. They're going to scroll down and read and scroll and read, and once they get to a point like, yeah, this sounds like a company that's going to be able to help me, let me check them out online real quick first. And they're going to do some research on your company name. And we see this frequently in the screen recordings of visitors that go to our clients' landing pages. They're scrolling and reading, then they end up stopping someplace on the page, and nothing happens for several minutes. These are people that opened up a new tab to research your business before calling you. So how do they actually do this research? Well, now I'm going to go through each of these little steps your potential customer takes to research your business, and ask yourself if you're successfully doing each one of these as I walk you through it. Because, like, using a metaphor, you have an online presence bucket, and each of these steps I'm going to show you is a place for a potential client that's researching you to make it a no decision. That each of those no decisions, that's another hole in your bucket, and you lost that customer for good to one of your competitors. So they search for your business here at Kala Restoration in Los Angeles, and first thing, what they're looking for, Google Business Profile with the reviews, doesn't even show up. So they already lost them before even having a chance. So let's say they are in the Orange County area and do a search for Kala Restoration Orange County. Well, there's the Google Business Profile. Real quick, I'm going to point out, if I click on this one, this is actually not their website. This is a lead generation company that created a cheap website to try and get it ranked for their company name, to try and get their customers and take them from Kala. So that's another reason why you want to have a good online presence, so people can't be stealing your customers like they're doing here. But going back to here, if I'm researching Kala restoration, I'm going to click on the reviews right here. And right away, before I even click on it, I see 2 reviews, an average of 3. I might not even bother to read the reviews at that point because that doesn't sound good already. Let's say I click on these, and they're going to first read one or more of the positive reviews. But what they're also going to do is absolutely, they're going to read a couple of the negative reviews. So right here, only cares about money, put my family in risk of death, not following safety protocols, they're unprofessional. I'm putting a complaint on his license because he is a scam. Here's the thing with negative reviews. We all know that this person probably has what they wrote is very different than what actually happened in reality. However, when somebody is reading a negative review, if there is not a great reply to that review, they're going to automatically assume 100% of what was said in that review is true, and you lost them. So now if you have a well-written replies to both the negative ones and also a great reply to the positive ones, then they're going to see you as a trusted business to call. So how do they call you? Well, they definitely don't hit the back button multiple times to go back to your original landing page that they visited, nor do they search through the dozens of tabs that they have opened on their browser to find your landing page that they're really originally went to and call the number on there, so to make sure that that call is properly tracked back to your ad campaign. They're either going to call the number on the Google Business Profile right here, and if you haven't claimed your profile and properly set it up, it may not even have your current phone number on there. Or they could click on your website and to call you. So let's say they click on the Kala Restoration website, and they're instantly going to make a decision about this site. So again, owner of Kala, an awesome human being, awesome restoration business owner, but this website looked like it was popular back in 20 years ago in 2004. This is not a website that gives customers confidence in today's world. So if the page is slow to load, or if it looks bad, it has bad graphics, or it doesn't look like right on mobile, or it doesn't make it easy to call you, then they're not going to call you when they go to your website. So let's assume the potential customer successfully made it through that gauntlet of all those steps, and every one was positive, and they give you a call. In both of these cases, this new customer came from your ad originally, but it looks like they came from your Google Business Profile or your website because that's where they ended up making the call, not on that tracking number on your landing page. So there's 3 crucial takeaways I want you to take from this video. Is first takeaway, your campaign is actually doing better than you think. On the low end, it could be maybe 50% more jobs that you could get from or that you're getting from people that are doing this research and calling you. On the high end, it could be 250% more jobs are coming from your ads, but they're calling your Google Business Profile or website number, and thus can't be tracked back to that. So let's say you got 4 tracked ad jobs in a month. That means you got an additional 2 to 8 extra jobs that went untracked. That's above and beyond the 4 that were tracked. That means if you stop your campaign, you're not only going to lose those 4 track jobs a month that you know of, you're also going to lose those 2 to 8 additional jobs you've come to expect because they're no longer going to see your ad. They're no longer going to do some research. They're no longer going to call your website or Google profile number. That's why over time we have found it very, very common for clients that leave us to then come back because they felt the impact of not running their campaign and losing all of those untracked jobs that they came to expect. Second big takeaway, if you're not properly optimizing every one of these touch points I just walked you through on a customer's journey, then you are losing their business and your ad campaign will struggle. You need to have a great website that loads fast, looks great based on today's standards, is mobile optimized, and has immediate clear call to actions. You need to claim your Google Business Profile and have it properly built out. You need to consistently be getting new 5-star reviews, and you need to be writing great replies to both the negative and positive reviews. Third big takeaway, this customer research process applies not just to your ad source of new business, it applies to every lead source you're using to get new customers, not just your ads. So for example, if you use a lot of referral sources like plumbers and property managers, absolutely a lot of those people are first doing this quick research I walked you through before deciding to call you or not. If there are any leaky holes in your online presence bucket, then you're also losing those customers as well. This is a really, really big deal and could be costing you a ton of lost jobs and revenue every month. And there's a bonus takeaway. We haven't even talked about the customers who skip all the ads and click on one of the top 3 businesses in that map section. There's absolutely no way you're showing up there if you do not already have an excellent online presence. Now, the most important question out of this video is, what should you do about this new information that you now know? First, absolutely do an audit of your online presence. You can do this yourself using the steps I walked through in this video. Also, we're already doing this audit for you, so we have this information, and your client success manager can go over what we find the next time you talk with them. Just send them an email after you finish this video, or reply to the email that got you to this video and set up a time to talk. Second, how do you fill every one of your leaky holes in your online presence bucket? Well, one option is you can do all that work yourself. Second option is you can have us do it all for you, because it is our specialty of doing this. We made a huge investment in buying another agency this year that has a stellar 12-year track record of building excellent high converting websites and dominating in local SEO for both restoration businesses and indie home service business. So now we're not only the best at doing ads, but also the best at every other part of your online presence, from having a phenomenal website that converts to awesome local SEO that gets you showing up in that map section. And even better, right now we have a handful of spots open for current ad clients like yourself that want to upgrade and have us do all this other work, so you have an awesome online presence as well. So right now, while this is top of mind, reply back to the email that got you here, or reach out to your client success manager to set up a time to go through our online presence audit and see what we can do to really help you with everything we talked about in this video. What would be detrimental is to do nothing and keep losing all these high value water jobs who research you, don't like what they see, and go to your competitor instead. So send us an email. Let's set up a time to talk where we can walk through our analysis of what your presence looks like and the steps that you can take to really make a big difference here.